is up, everybody? Monday stream. Honestly, I was just snuggling with my cat. I'm covered in cat hair. Probably shouldn't have picked the stream today. I'm exhausted. I'm beat. Bushed. It was Monday. Did a absolute metric ton of work. It was a not exciting day at work. Actually, it was too exciting. Tired of it. Sick of it. And I'm over it. Just checking everything. But I think we're going to be finishing GreedFall tonight. I'm excited. I don't know why I'm talking so loud. We got to talk to them.
I've been waiting for you. I've got the crown.
I know, I gave you the crown.
The council will soon unite. I must go and win.
Good.
Thank you for giving it to me in the end. You are a Carant now.
I've been a Carant.
No fear. I keep my promises.
Good. Seemed a bit excessive. They didn't even lock up the door. Turn her up a little bit more. Sick. Oh, can I leave? I've got some saucy business to attend to. If you know, you know. If you're watching the series, we got some saucy business to attend to. If you excuse me, we're gonna handle something else before we handle something else. I don't think it worked like that. Do I actually need to go up to my bedroom?
Honor Manawi, do you still agree to spend some time with me?
Of course. I was waiting for this moment. Come.
Shoo! I'm gonna hide myself from this one. I'm gonna let you guys. Let everybody enjoy. Look at the smooches. Yeah, it's my girlfriend, dude. Bro.
I have never met someone like you. Honor Manawi.
I know, bro.
Has never beaten so fast for
I'm so
anyone.
handsome.
What about you?
Dude,
I
excitement.
think you are my Menundanem.
Oh, I can be a jerk. I can be an absolute tool. Tell her you love her too.
I hope so. Because I love you too, Siora.
Kayarto. This is how we say I love you in our language. Koden nes greda komolai. Our two hearts beat together.
Sit. Yo! Menundanem. Yeah! Kurt! What's up? Did you listen the whole time? All of you. Yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah! I guess, hey, bro. My companions were listening to me bang. Bunch of weirdos, man. Alright, yeah. We failed in Dragon Age. We succeeded in GreedFall. In Coral Island. I'm gonna try not to fail at any romances in any more games. My real life, I fail romantically. I will not fail in a video game. Speak to High Queen Daedra. Hey, oh, Daedra, what's up?
Teer Fradee now has a High Queen who will be strong enough to defend it.
Yeah, you met my girlfriend and my bro. You see, me
Don't
broski
be
here.
afraid, Garance. I know the value of a promise, and I have not forgotten your help. But according to tradition, I must go and see Enon Milfrichteman on my own first. Meet me at the entrance to the sanctuary in 2 days, and I will get you inside. I will have had enough time to imbue myself with the strength of Teer Fradee.
Thank you, Daedra. I'll be there.
We've spent 2 days twiddling our thumbs in this village. Don't you think we have better things to do?
No. I got nothing else to do.
There you are, Garance.
How was the encounter?
Good. Enon Milfrichteman has filled my heart with strength. As I expected, he warned me about the threat the Renaigse are posing for our island. But go. He is expecting you. Stay on the right-hand path and do not turn back. They say those who turn back awaken the guardians of the sanctuary.
Fascinating. Meet Enon Milfrichteman. Dude, super hype. Things are getting saucy. Take a moment to sort of just appreciate the majesty. Hey, controller, you want to not do that, bro? This controller's not good for this game. I just did this the wrong way. I'm gonna switch controllers real quick. All of the pomp and grandeur. I forgot, if I pop the batteries out the controller, it doesn't do what I want it to do. We're gonna turn off controller. I'm gonna switch controllers real fast. Switch to my corded controller, which is really pretty, by the way. I mean, dude, like, look how shiny it is. I saw this controller and was like, yo, this boy's sick. Go. Hey, look, I don't stop walking randomly. It's so great. Also, should take the path on the right. I'm gonna need you over here first. Can't descend, okay. Don't turn back, or else I will face the guardians. And I don't want to make my girlfriend sad, so we're doing it, bro. Going into the spooky. Sounds like my son has gone into gremlin mode. We were taking a little nap together, and all of a sudden, he's feeling saucy. He's feeling extra saucy. So this is all volcanic. We're coming into the mountain, the volcano, the spicy mountain. Bro, is this the very end of the game? I swear to God, if we were 15 minutes from the end of the game, I'm gonna be so pissed. I thought we had like multiple missions left.
And so the child that was taken has returned. The flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call en on mir Frichtinen. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
Creepy, bro.
I hail you, Enon Mil Frichtemen. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rocked in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen
What are you
by
doing
your
over there,
side
Crazy?
the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad. Because it is not made.
Talking about Constantine.
He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all.
Because, you know, he's not
His
a
hunger
native, so he doesn't understand the balance of what he needs.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
the one you call Constantine. You must stop him, or there will be no
He's
cure
just taking
anymore
power from
for anything or
In on
anyone.
Mittelfrüchtemin and giving nothing in return.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all followers. Flee, or you will be their victims.
Yeah, you know, is that Godzilla? What are you doing over there, you nut job? You're a lunatic. Flee from the sanctuary. Alright, I was about to say, I was like, so why does this feel final? I was about to be so mad, dude. To be like, oh yeah, we were at the end of the game and I stopped the stream last time. And one
I
of the
saw
guardians
a
ready to
Renaig
jump out of
fleeing the sanctuary. The Monastenaig must have slipped past you. Enon Mil Frichteman cannot have been pleased about it. Did he still give you the answers you were looking for?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth.
There you go.
It's actually some kind of poisoning. And it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Heal the earth,
So,
idiot.
The Renaigse would be the cause of their own deaths. If they weren't on the verge of doing the same thing to our island, I would be applauding. In terms of the antidote, Enon Mil Frichteman is often difficult to understand. Ask Adonegad.
Thank you, Dedra. I must dwell on it.
You look like you bit into a bitter fruit. Did you learn anything else?
Yes, but I would like to verify something before I tell you about it.
Fine. You know where to find me once you are done.
Give me one
Quawalam seg karants.
second.
Goodbye.
I want to, Sorry, I got my camera thing up here. I feel like the god dang brightness is a little high. I was trying to see if I could reduce my brightness, but it's not even that bright in my room. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just that pale, guys. I look at it and I go, damn, this bastard's pale, bro. Yes, I am extremely pale. I apologize. It is problematic. I know. All right, hey, we leveled up again. Another useless level. All right, inform Constantine about the sanctuary. So, yeah, Enon Milfrickman is like, yo, you guys have poisoned the earth, and in return, the earth is poisoning you. You've mistreated the land so much that the land is now fighting back. Which I believe is where the second game is going to come in, is you're actually going to be a native brought over to help heal the land. I think that's how they're going to be. I think that's the brief synopsis of the story for the second game. But Constantine is now the bad guy.
My dearest cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, Your Excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the Guard.
We aren't sure, but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Burren is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
Dear allies, knowing that you are in such a delicate
look at this man.
fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. Regarding sending my cousin, he's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for his life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is.
Hey, it's my girlfriend.
We're so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
So great.
Well, this
The
audience
change of
is
seasons
coming
is
to
so
an end.
good. I
Your
love
Excellencies,
the
inform the
mucus.
governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to him.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Attacks on San. Talk to Governor of San Mateus.
Constantine.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Milfrickman.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Deirdre, the queen of the village of Vedluk. She's quite the radical warrior, but she's a strong leader.
Yeah, she picked herself.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegan?
He's a tree.
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree, as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No.
According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it, and the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed, that his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Do I tell him? Do I tell him? Yeah.
Yes. Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
Work like that. Okay.
I must take my leave.
Okay. I don't... Let's go to San Mateus, eh? We'll go to San Mateus. Not feeling super groovy about my cousin. Not feeling super great about my mans, who's clearly doing more than he's willing to admit to. We're gonna go here first because these guys actually like me, so I'm cool with these guys. Yeah. The homies get preference. That's as far as I've got. Yeah, so hilariously, we're gonna end the game at roughly the same level. And I haven't explored fully all of the regions, and I haven't done even half of the side missions I did the first time. No, I probably didn't do as many as I thought. What's up, Mother Cardinal?
Sir de Sade, seeing you is a genuine relief.
Your emissary informed us that you were in need of our help.
Indeed. She must have told you that we were being attacked. We are sustaining the relentless assaults of furious animals, which some people believe to be sent by the demons of the island.
Some people? So you're not certain that's the case?
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible for the Malachor. I became more cautious. But no matter where these attacks come from, our men are becoming exhausted. One of our outposts to the east has sent us a distress message. They won't hold much longer. I beg you, you must go to their aid. Maybe they can help you find out where these beasts come from.
I will go there and meet them. I hope to make it in time.
I am infinitely grateful, Your Excellency. You have proved your efficiency many times already. I am certain you will put an end to this.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
I like conversation turnaround. It's hilarious. You must help them. We're in serious danger. Oh, yes. You have a good one now. Have a wonderful day. Alright, so they're 300 meters that direction. Yeah, we might as well just run. We'll just take a jaunt. I'm gonna take a jaunty stroll. I'm just letting you guys know now as well. You guys are not prepared for what's coming next. We got, dude, I got something for y'all. Y'all about to be eating good. Y'all about to be eating good. Is the combat music just bandits? Hi. Oh, I knocked him just out of range. Oh my gosh. Cool, big breach, guys. Hi, how y'all doing? I heard it's bad over here.
You shouldn't stay here. We're sustaining terrible attacks. The animals appear to be crazy. They already killed several of my soldiers.
We're actually here to help you.
Are you the backup? We were starting to lose hope. I must admit that I was praying for more soldiers, but any help is welcome. We're under attack every night, and we've already lost a lot of men. At this rate, we won't survive another night.
Don't worry. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you do.
You still have some time to prepare before these beasts attack again.
All right, let's wait.
I'm ready.
Any weapons? There they are! Things are about to get dicey.
Uh-oh.
Do not lay down your arms. There are others.
Those are the bad ones. Yeah, so you attack that 10 one that I'm not actually targeting. Get in there, Kurt. It's yours. Show them how it's done. aware that I have no magic left.
Things are about to get dicey.
You guys got this, right? Cool, well, mine. You guys look very poisoned.
We have succeeded. Bravo, soldiers. We have... You shouldn't stay here. We're sustaining terror. The animals. Thanks for your help. You are an extraordinary fighter.
Don't I know it?
If it weren't for you,
I just start blasting.
the outpost would have undoubtedly fallen tonight.
If these attacks are always this violent, even with our support, it won't hold much longer. We must uncover the origin of these attacks.
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men 2 days ago in the hope that they would find out where the attacks came from. And first and foremost, why they are attacking. But I haven't heard from them since. I'm afraid I might have sent them to their death.
Could you at least tell me which way they went? I might be able to track them.
They followed a trail going north of a place the natives call the Woods of Lightning.
Thank you, officer. I will do everything in my power to find them. Until
You know, nobody's gonna talk about the fact that there's like shadow essence coming off of the animals.
Goodbye.
Boy. Find the scouts of San Mateus.
We're approaching Deirdre's territory. I hope she isn't involved.
Nah, I bet they're getting attacked as much.
That being said, maybe we should go and meet her.
Vedlug. Close. 5 points off. Yeah. I think I'm solid on equipment. I don't think I'm getting anything else for the rest of the game. Honestly. Unless I somehow magically come across some you know, something really, really bombastic in these last couple of missions. Why am I doing that? I keep forgetting I'm using my paddle controller and I don't have to hold my controller all dumb. So I can sprint and, you know, look around. It's crazy. The only thing I don't like about paddled controllers is I have to hold my grip changes.
The soldiers' tracks lead to the northeast. We should follow if we want to find them.
Ooh, look at these nerds. Let's check the map. Scouts? Oh. Dude, these guys are actually kind of tough. Thankfully, when I do this, I can kind of hold them in place for a minute and separate my assailants.
This man will die if we don't do something about it.
Hold up. Never mind. Put him out of his misery.
What happened? You saved me. Thank you. I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
Your officer sent us. He told us that you were looking for the origin of these attacks.
And we found it. We followed the beast's trail and it led us to a large glade.
That's the Malachor.
You'll find raised stones
Actually,
there. The ones which
just
are
struck me.
worshipped by the
It's because of the Malachor corruption of the island. The animals are going nuts. Nuts.
A beast so large and so ferocious. I've never seen anything like it. That's what must have been attracting the animals. We wanted to kill it, but it prevailed. All my comrades fell in battle against it. I fled. I had to inform the lieutenant.
And you were right. Don't worry, we'll take care of it now.
We took some notes and we drew a map as we progressed. It may be of use to you. Everything is in that chest over there.
Cool. God dang it, Lee. Come on. Scout notes, MT tracker map. Cool. Quinvar, the tall trees. Back up. Last couple of these boys out.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Sick. I'd say that these animals are significantly tougher. They got a lot of health. That's all they got going for them. A bunch of health. This doesn't frighten me in any sort of way. Oh no, it's got health. Ugh. I need this plant. Borage. Potions. Camp here. Defeat the corrupted Nadag Maninen. I should probably. Oh yeah. This one's gonna have some. Start blasting. Miss me. Like I'm doing. These are big hits. I'm not hitting this thing for tiny bits of damage. You guys telling me every 3 seconds I'm running out of energy. I know. Trying to keep this thing away from me. Ow. Ooh, good thing I activated that. look at this knife I have. Okay.
It was this creature who was leading the animals. It looks like a guardian, but its skin is strange, covered with ulcers.
Oh, another two-handed sword.
Sick.
Cool.
That could explain its change in behavior, but not the intelligence with which these attacks were led.
So. Alright. So they've given me another two-handed sword. They really give you a lot of two-handed swords. That boy's sick, dude. The Forgotten Grand Saber of Al-Sad. I have High King Vinbar sword. And look, they're not even allowed to use that stuff. So like, they just give you a tremendous amount of two-handed swords. I have like 6 or 7 like really fancy ones. Alright, so what's the next step here? Inform the governor of San Mateus. So I gotta go all the way back to San Mateus. Okay. And be like, hey yo, I fought this giant crazy Birdman. Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, but he was messed out. Wasn't that hard of a fight, honestly. You just gotta play keep away. I'm probably gonna go out and help the Bridge Alliance next. Really don't like me. I don't want to help them.
Your Excellency, it would seem that you and your family have kept your cloak of mystery. The envoy the De Vesps were supposed to send never turned up, which is extremely impolite.
Your Eminence, I'm afraid that family is not known for its dependability.
I can attest to that. What a pity.
Ma'am.
You are back. I hear there are no more attacks. Once again, your help was a blessing. Did our troops survive?
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it's thanks to them that I was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party hoping that they would be able to solve the problem.
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
His men died, alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Manaman, a mountain guardian. But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers, and its behavior was different from the other guardians I've met.
Where could it have come from?
Small bean.
And why did it send all these beasts after us?
Head scratches.
I don't know, but someone must be behind all this. These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work of some creatures.
You are a man of great ingenuity. I have no doubt that you will solve this mystery. At any rate, I am extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
Reputation's up.
I must leave you.
Naturally.
Alright. Let's go help, DOS Bridge Alliance. So there is more than likely no freaking way. Like, I failed the Coin Guard is still suspicious of me. Even the Congregation of Merchants, the alliance, the faction I'm from is still nice to me. Is only nice to me. There's no way. I have in 2 playthroughs failed to get the Bridge Alliance to like me, and I think to get the Bridge Alliance to like you, you have to do some stuff that's gonna kind of go. I don't think you can side as heavily with the natives and get the Bridge Alliance to like you. I just don't think that's possible. I think you have to make a sacrifice somewhere. Now, granted, I probably could have let my reputation slip in some areas in favor of the Bridge Alliance to increase my reputation with them because, of course, you know, I didn't. But because I was romancing Siora and she was with me the whole time, that wasn't going to work. So you have to, you know, you got to make some exceptions. Which, if I had prepared myself to romance Afra, who is from the Bridge Alliance, it probably would have worked out well in my favor had I gone that route. And yet again, I haven't done all the side quests, so there's a bunch of extra side quests I haven't done. They're there for the taking if one wishes for them. What's up, nerd?
Lord de Sade, I've been hoping you would come.
You were kind of a dick to me last time I was here.
I heard news of the attacks against Hikmet.
We have had our differences, but none can deny your incredible efficiency.
Keep
you must
talking.
Surely know that were we not
Butter me up some more.
I would not trouble you with this.
I'm listening.
Animals, creatures have been attacking us relentlessly. They throw themselves upon our defenses day and night. They do not even try to avoid our weapons, rushing as if to swamp us in infinite numbers. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue. The others die shredded by their claws. Please find the origin of these attacks and make them stop. If we cannot hold out, the entire population of Hikmet will be devoured.
Shah Mateus has fallen prey to the same tragic fate. The beasts were answering to a type of guardian we have never seen before. A guardian that has since died. Have the attacks subsided here at all? A guardian that has since died. Have the attacks subsided in Hikmet?
What?
Not at all.
There's a little bit of a
far from here. The
goof
origin
there.
of the attacks must be different. I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives.
Yeah, it's not the
savages
natives, bro.
Are certainly at the root of these evil attacks. Who else could have trained all of these creatures?
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Didn't we just tell you that there was some
I didn't get
corrupt, sick monster?
You must meet their officer.
Did you not listen to a single word I said because you're such a piece of shit?
At the entrance to the city.
Like, what else do you want, guy?
Be so kind as to keep me informed. This affair is driving me to madness.
Hop in your car, beep beep, sucker.
Your treachery.
I beg your pardon. I am at a loss for words.
Have you forgotten that after sending me to save your savants that you then again sought my assistance? According to you, I needed only to convince the Tierna Conductors to provide us with a remedy. But you used me like a pawn, seeking in truth to capture her.
I cannot understand why you are reacting in this way. I was certain that the witch doctor would refuse to help us. They have us marked down as enemies, after all.
I wish I could refuse to help him with these animal attacks.
Resort to physical persuasion.
You are even ready to use brute force against your own allies.
Whatever do you mean?
After wounding the Tierna, your spy attempted to kill me, Excellency. And you dare to tell me that my anger is exaggerated. Can I remind you that to assassinate a legate is to declare war against his sovereign?
I promise you that I had no intention for any harm to befall you.
He's like, this is a nice wall.
Beyond his orders, I assure
it's
you,
blue.
I implore you, please accept my sincerest and profound apologies in the name of the Bridge Alliance.
I can only give you the benefit of the doubt for now, Your Excellency. In the meantime, you need not keep a candle lit for the return of your spy. He paid for his audacity with his life.
He would have been made to answer for such infamy, I assure you. Once again, I apologize sincerely for this crime. In any case,
shut up.
We need to get our hands on this woman. The remedy is perhaps...
There never was a remedy. It was a wild goose chase. Perhaps even some sort of machination.
No. That is terrible. This is a great setback. How could I have been so naive? What a shame. I am truly sorry that you risked your life in vain. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I've taken care of your problem with the caravans. The merchant should now be able to reach
Captain Rick, you have... I was
told they showed the congregation.
My pleasure.
This is old news.
Perhaps the natives have clearly expressed their wish.
I see where this is headed. But I fear that a few natives are being held in the prison. But a handful of warriors does not seem to justify an assault.
They were not speaking of just a few soldiers, but a victim.
Of course.
Alright, we're skipping this. Alright, come on.
I have to go.
Farewell, my lord.
Oh my god. So it popped up in the name of science. Talk to continue with the main quest, the attack on Hikmet. Because we've not been back here to talk to him at all, because I think he's a massive pile of shit. We had to get all that out. Pardon me, told you guys, big sleepy. So that's one of the problems, is because after you handle those situations, they never tell you to come back here and talk to them, which clearly you need to. I mean, he's a lying turd. The dude is obviously, very obviously lying when he's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Yeah, that spy would have paid for what he tried to do. No, he wouldn't have. He would have paid because he got caught and failed, not because he attacked me. I sent him to the Shadow Realm. Ow. You guys got this? Another one around the corner I can't see. Hey, cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks for completely ignoring that one. Hey, looks like you guys suck at your job.
You managed to make it through. A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
Yes, we fought and defeated them. But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted. We killed some of them, but we were overrun. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers of this road.
Actually, that is why we're here. Governor Burren sent me. He wants us to find a group of trackers.
And I hope that he'd sent you as reinforcements. Silly me. It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect his bloody city. But you wanted to ask me something.
Like I said, Governor Burren is hoping that I can find a group of trackers, with your help.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage sorcerers, no doubt.
Can you tell me which way they went?
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't tell you anything until I receive some help. You have to understand, I hope that these men are alive. They are also under my command. But those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're dropping like flies. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't be much left to protect the city. So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will have to help us first.
I understand
25% chance. Try.
Is desperate. That you want to take care of what appears most urgent. But it's not simply about me saving a few men. It's about stopping these attacks once and for all. By getting to their root cause, I intend to put an end to it. And then any help you hope to receive won't be needed any longer.
You hope that you will stop these attacks, but you have no way of knowing whether you'll manage to do so or not. Sorry, Your Excellency. Make sure you tell the governor what I've told you.
Maybe we can avoid going to the governor and save time. There aren't many of us, and I don't have any soldiers to give you. But perhaps I can still offer my help.
We were supposed to receive a shipment of ammunition and medicines, but we're still waiting. If you can bring it to me, we would at least be able to heal ourselves and have enough bullets to sustain these assaults.
Do you know where this material came from?
From your city, New Serene. The caravan transporting it was supposed to pass through here 2 days ago. It must have been attacked. But with a little bit of luck, its cargo should still be intact.
Very well. I will retrace the path. It shouldn't be too difficult to find it.
The three of you won't be able to bring the crates back by yourselves. 2 of my men will accompany you. Please, hurry. Without them, we're even less likely to hold.
We're departing right away. I must go.
Goodbye, Eric.
Okay. So we gotta help the outpost first.
Soldiers, are you the ones who are supposed to help me search for the caravan?
Yes, Your Excellency.
We're ready to leave as soon as you wish.
I'm ready. Let's go.
We'll follow you.
Alright, let's go help these guys out so they'll tell me where the scouts are. I just like the fact that my character likes to leave out all this prudent information.
Let's take a closer look.
Like constantly, he's like, "Hey, you know, we killed a monster that was like sending all these animals, and all the fight stuff."
Those who are accompanying the caravan are still alive.
You have witnessed the violence of the attacks we are sustaining. They must all be dead. I'm more worried about the potions.
Good thing those soldiers they sent are helping. So grateful they're helping.
They're all dead. They were torn to shreds.
But the cargo is still here, and it looks like it's in good condition.
As for the carriage, it's damaged. And without it, we'll have a hard time transporting this to the outpost. It'll take a bit of work, but I should be able to fix that.
Make it quick. I'm afraid that the beasts may not give us a lot of breathing space.
There. It's a makeshift repair, but it should be enough to reach the outpost.
We sent you 2 men to help you carry stuff back.
Dragging this carriage won't be easy.
Let's go. An attack could happen soon.
You had to say something.
Here you are. I don't know how to thank you. Our cargo has finally arrived. With this ammunition, we'll be able to hold back the assaults, and the medicines have already given a boost to 3 of my men.
It wasn't an easy task, so I'm pleased that all this has been useful to you.
Here, take this. This is all I can offer to thank you, but I give it gladly.
Thank you, Captain.
I just need to know where your trackers are.
Can you tell me which way these trackers went?
They went towards the west, where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Danae Exregao?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks.
They're not.
So I sent my men to find their camp. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them. But now our survival depends on it.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I'll try to find your man and put an end to all this.
Good luck. And if my men are alive, send them back here, will you?
You can count on me.
Maybe. Maybe.
I must go.
Goodbye, Eric.
Sick. Find these scouts. We'll go find whatever monster is corrupted. It's a monster. It's a guardian. It's still a monster. Hey, you guys are regular. You want to leave me alone? I like her shit you get. Cool. Shoot, we're almost level 36. I feel like we're gonna end the game at level 37 again. Oh, yeah. I'll let you guys handle this one. Nice. Diggy Diggy Denson. Alright. Alright. I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab myself an Arizona tea real fast because I'm thirst. I'm not quenched. Alright, let's have to open up my window. It is sensational outside. Tell you what, I was shopping at Aldi and had this. It was a case of like 16-ounce Arizona teas. And I love Arizona teas. Like, I absolutely freaking love it. I also clipped all my fingernails and I have no nails to open this thing right now. Trust me, I got nothing around here to open this thing with. Can't get the tab up. I can't get the tab on this thing. Just clipped my bloody fingernails today. There we go. Classic. Oh, that's so good. Okay. No caffeine. I don't need extra caffeine on a Monday night. What's up, nerds? You guys were easy to find.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
You didn't see me just pop into existence 40 feet away?
Can't you tell?
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to find you. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks. Have you discovered anything?
Yes. A camp of rebel savages. We suspected there was one around here, and we finally found it. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to her.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths, maybe hundreds. Why didn't you inform the governor?
Because I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put you in the ground, too. You guys think I give a shit about you? I don't like you. Your ploys against me have failed in around every turn. Oh, you guys are so cute. Easy, sneezy, lemon squeezy, bro. Come on. Give me more of the shadow monsters. At least the fights last a few seconds longer. What's up, guys? Welcome to Diggy Diggy Denson Camp, alright.
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmed and its outposts have been sustaining.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse? That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man crossing their path, as if they were enraged. They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
A similar thing was happening west of the island. The animals were being led by some sort of guardian. It resembled a Nardaig Menamen, but its skin was black and covered in ulcers.
I have never seen a guardian that fits the description you've given. I don't think they exist.
Could a Denegad have done this?
You're a typical Renaigse. You don't understand anything. The Nardaig are our ancestors. None of our people would make a Nardaig suffer, even if their heart was black and full of resentment.
And yet someone or something is making the beast aggressive here as well. And we must find it.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want this to stop too?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come, follow me!
And then I got to blast him. Yeah, I have no magic left, dude. These dudes got straight beams, bro. Ow. Ran my ass down. It's 36. Another attribute point or shockwave. Ooh. Yeah, I don't get anything until 37 for any of the points I need. Oh, there it is. Corrupted Nardaig Glendaman. Absolutely blasting. These ones, the Glendaman, are more magical resistant. I'm only doing 286. Hit, dude. And only 546. I was doing easily double that, and that's with the weakness. Apparently, you don't need to worry. Ow! Worry about its accuracy. And oof.
No idea. I'm sorry. It left me no choice.
You fought bravely and you did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
It resembled the other guardian I told you about, as if they had the same disease.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than beasts.
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last, the attack should stop now. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renaitse? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust you. You said you knew these people, and then we heard cries, and saw the giant creature attacking their camp. And we realized that it was this creature who was leading the beasts.
And you discovered that we weren't to blame.
Yes. I'm really sorry. We should go back to the outpost now.
Then, if we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
You. Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing this beast, so... Yes. We swear.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Duran. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this guardian.
Qua awalen segrenaigse. And if you find the one who's behind all this, kill him.
Oh, I will. Oh, I will. Oh, the problem becomes, what's the wrong button? What direction do we want to go to try and get to where I want to go? Balls. Oh look, there's a skill point over there that I'm not going to go for because I don't need it. I really don't need it. So yet again, it's just one of the minor things about this game is if you're... I've went all in on being like a glass cannon mage, and literally none of the other 2 skill trees like do anything for me. It's one of the unfortunate you know, design choices, but I feel like they went for simplicity. Simplicity was a big factor in this game when it came to certain systems. So like your skills and leveling was all very, very, very bare bones. It's all very straightforward, very plain. Hoping the game receives a pretty substantial upgrade in the next entry coming out here soon. Really looking forward to the second game. That's why we're playing this one. So I'm super excited about the second game. At least in Hikmet, it's a straight shot to the governor's palace. No, the attacks are over.
Your Excellency, have you been informed?
I've been told, yes, that the attacks have ceased. Hikmet has been saved, thanks to you. Was it the natives, as I suspected?
No, they were not the cause, and were also victims of the attacks, and their losses were great. The animals answered to the call of a guardian, whose behavior was totally unlike the others. Exactly like the one who led the attacks against San Mateus.
These creatures normally protect the natives, answering their call. Why did this one attack them? Are you certain one tribe is not attempting to dominate the others?
I don't think so. The Guardian looks sick. No native would treat such a creature like that. There is no doubt someone is behind these attacks, but currently I have no idea who it might be.
I suspect you will lead the investigation and unravel the mystery, as is your custom.
I'm the main character. What do you expect?
It's nothing much, but consider it a gift to thank you for your help. Without you, the population of Hikmet would have suffered terribly.
Thank you. I'm happy to have helped you avoid a massacre, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subject?
Oh, we're up to nice.
I have to go.
Farewell, my...
Oh, my Lanta. What's our next schmoove? Talk to Constantine. No, we're not doing another side quest. We're going to the end of the game. Everyone, we're going to the end. We are just gonna kind of handle this straight through. Because I feel like the end of this game, like the last few main missions are really best experienced in a straight line, so you can kind of like get the experience when like everything's happening and it's not like, oh, let's go mess around over here doing something completely unrelated to the main story. You just kind of go, okay, this is serious, but let's go over here and help this farmer. You know what I mean? It's like, Now, granted, when you have 2 days to kill to wait for the queen before you go and talk to Enel Melfrichteman, 2 days is not a lot of time. Unless you have a mission in the area, you're just wasting time. It can take you 2 days to just travel to a location to do a side mission. So, I gotta.
Constantine, my dear cousin.
Gross.
I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were continuously being attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I have never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation. Do you remember?
Of course.
Well, they were here together, telling me that they're both being attacked.
The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders. And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardai Glenderman, a beach guardian. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you have already done what had to be done by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I'm certain there's more to it than a simple epidemic.
Yeah.
These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, dear cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right. But I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, dear cousin.
It's 8
Regrettably,
a.m.
I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
But why would he leave like that?
No.
God, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency.
You better tell me everything.
But Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him. But His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently.
What do you think?
He sleeps very little and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed?
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Ooh, we get to tail him. Attempt to convince him to say everything.
Listen.
50%.
I understand this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were
I'm gonna
supposed
put
to
you in a
protect my
difficult
cousin
situation,
wherever
if
he
you know
went,
what I
but he
mean.
refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantine is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So, if you know anything else...
Sorry, Your Excellency.
Ooh, we're failing
If you
our
want to know
charisma
more,
checks
you'll have to
tonight.
rummage through your cousin's belongings.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night? Locked.
That's a serious book I gotta read. All this potential, this feeling of power, I feel so alive. My experiments bore fruit. Katazak's link cured me, but those I established myself made me a god. Soon the whole island will answer my call, as long as I'm not interrupted. A small group of exiled natives saw me passing by in Quinvar the other night. If they denounce me, they could ruin my whole plan. I can't take the risk. I must get rid of them. Yep, Constantine's losing his mind. Some people don't deserve power. They don't. They really don't. Hop on over here, use fast travel. Seriously, a very, not friendly fast travel system. It's okay though, as I said.
It can't be easy to discover that your cousin has descended into madness. But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
Thanks to everybody who was so helpful.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an Onol-Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different, darker.
He's talking about the crazy Donegat.
The crazy.
That might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me, so we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
He could hide in the old house. He would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't he?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there, you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol-Manawi.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalen.
Thanks. Constantine's losing his shit. We're gonna pop up here. We go around here. At one point, we had ran all the way up here because exploration.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantine goes.
I see him. And he's not alone.
What did you see? You saw nothing. I saw his mission marker. You can see the top of his head. Yeah, it's gonna hit it.
He opened the passage for himself here. Let's follow him, quick.
That's cool. I gotta check my resources real quick. Alright, so I have 23 major magic potions waiting for me. So I was just making sure that I had more magic potions in case, because I'm low on just the regular ones. But those don't fill my magic all the way up when I use them. We gotta find out what Captain Crazy's up to. Ah.
Constantine, what are you doing? Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances.
What circumstances?
The power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill him for anything in the world.
Constantine, come back and explain yourself. This spoiled brat how to wield a weapon. And now he's throwing beasts at us. It's not mad. It's the only explanation.
Oh boy, this thing is just eating dirt right now, dude. Wow. Oh, cannot use my strong attack. Now I can. Get the hell away from you. Very inconvenient. Alright. You have so much health! Ow. Must I ask you guys to do something? I know I have no magic left. You guys do something.
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants: eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Well, he's a liar.
And it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
Sure.
It is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Mil Frichterman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
If in his folly he remembered just a small bit of what I taught him, then he shall warn his guard to be ready for us. We will need to be discreet. Find ourselves allies.
You're thinking of all the creatures that he has perverted. A veritable army.
Precisely. And against an army we will need soldiers. The natives will follow you because their god has ordered it.
We might also be able to count on help from the Nords. We'll need to speak to their admiral. We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent they would brand us crazy, but not here. On an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let us go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Oh! Congregation of Merchants. Hostile. Alright. We need to form an alliance. Convince the natives. Hi, guys. I need your help. Together for Teer Fradee. Form an alliance to protect the sanctuary against Constantine. I can just use this. I don't know why I'm... Go to Vidlug. Let's get the queen. Buren might be the problem. I don't think I'll get the Bridge Alliance to help me again. Hey, yo! Queen!
What do you seek?
Oh.
I have come to ask for your help in stopping my cousin.
The one Finbar abducted. Why do you want to stop him now?
He was afflicted by a terrible disease. Katasak bonded him to the island to cure him, but the power he received from it made him go insane. Do you remember the attacks of creatures led by a strange guardian?
Of course. I was even told that you fought one of them with Darren. I would have loved to be there.
He was sent by my cousin. He managed to bond himself to other places, and he transformed their guardian each time.
The Donegada never bind themselves more than once. They say it would be very bad for Teer Fradee.
I'm afraid they may be right. Now he wants to target the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu.
So, he is the one Enon Milfrichtemen was talking about when he warned me of danger.
Without a doubt. And to stop him, I need allies. I intend to suggest this alliance to other factions, but I need the support of your people. I know that you don't like the Renaigse, and that you do not trust them, but we are all threatened. We have no choice but to act as one.
I do not like your proposition, and you know it. But you are our Karants, and we cannot refuse to answer the call of Enon Milfrichtemen. I will assemble my best warriors, and we will go defend the sanctuary with you. In the meantime, take this weapon. It has always served me well, and I hope it will help you in this
What about your
fight.
weapon?
Thank you, Deirdre.
We will prevail or we will die. May the volcano give you its fury, Karants. Anything more?
Oh, yeah.
I need to be...
Nope. Let me guess. Another two-handed weapon. Hey, guys. Guess what? Another great weapon. That I can't use. It's such a shame that all the coolest weapons in this game are literally all two-handed weapons. Alrighty, let's go convince the knots. That should be an easy convincing. Get a bunch of salty sailors to come and help us. Admiral.
Ah, de Sarde. I finally heard from my men. They told me thank you for anyway, but you didn't come.
I have come to ask for your help, Admiral. My cousin has been plunged into madness, and he apparently wishes to conquer the whole island. He took control of many creatures by reenacting rituals he learned from the islanders. And now he uses them to attack the cities and the villages of those he considers to be his rivals.
A difficult situation, admittedly, but one that does not concern us. Who's in charge of the island is none of our business, de Sarde, and you know that.
It actually does concern you. If my cousin takes control of the island, soon there will be no ports where your ships can berth. He's not looking for political influence. He desires power. Absolute power.
I see. It's a decent argument. So what now?
We must stop him at all costs. And for that, I will need allies. I already have the support of other factions, but I was hoping I could count on the help of the Nords.
You can. My men aren't really used to fighting on land, but they will be by your side. You have proven time and time again that we can trust you.
Thank you, Admiral.
May the winds be in your favor, de Sarde. You'll need all the help you can get.
Cool. At least you didn't give me a weapon I can't use. Convincing the coin guards is going to be a little bit more difficult. They don't like me. But I'm hoping I can still influence them. We'll see.
Come closer.
We'll see. We're gonna see. Remember, I was able to get the coin guard to help me last time. I don't remember if they, like, didn't like me or not. I think they actually liked me. Give me up. Well, that's not even the right door. Is it? Do I go through here? Such an obnoxiously put together building. Sieglinde.
Hello, Commander.
Lord de Sarde, How can I be of service to you?
Yeah.
I have come to ask for your help.
I'm at your service, Your Excellency. What is it you want from me?
We need reinforcements to protect the sanctuary of the Islanders, north of the island.
Very well. I will send some troops there. But may I ask who or what they will be fighting?
Creatures, in great numbers. And probably my cousin.
I beg your pardon?
As your men must have told you, he has changed a lot recently. Ever since he was cured of the Malachor and bonded to the island.
She's like, I don't know what bonding to the island means.
He is now targeting the heart of the island. If he succeeds, we're all doomed.
I have indeed heard reports of the governor's peculiar behavior. Since he is our employer, I asked my men to turn a blind eye. But thanks to your help, we avoided dishonor. I won't forget it. If you're telling me that we are in danger and that we need to go to this sanctuary, we'll go.
Thank you, Commander.
Anything else?
Cool.
I have to go.
I also.
Alright, well, we got the Coin Guard. We're gonna go to the Bridge Alliance last because we'll see. I'd be really sad if I failed twice in a row to get everybody together to like do this, because I feel like that'd be kind of some cohesion in these damn buildings. Okay, so let's go to Ptolemy. I'm just gonna run this way. I don't feel like running back to the house. It's gonna take me almost as long to run to the house, get in there, do all that crap. So we're just gonna go this way. And this one should be a certainty. Ptolemy's super duper chill with us. Also, I would like to let's see, bind that. We're gonna put on our major health potions and our major, well, I have no one to blame but myself. Bind up on the D-pad. I like how it's taken basically no convincing to get anybody to help me. I'm just like, hey, yo, I need your help. And they're like, got you. We're 100% behind you. They're like, that one time you tickled my pickle for a nickel. And I'm like, City of San Mateus. Yeah, I think, for me personally, I feel like 2 playthroughs is enough of this game. I was thinking about it, I'm like, with this game, do I like this game enough to try and 100%ing it?
I salute you.
No.
Sir de Sade, what can I do?
What can you do for the whole island?
Do you remember I thought that someone must have been responsible for the attacks you sustained?
Yes, you thought that this guardian who sent us the animals couldn't have been acting alone.
And I was right, sadly.
You're hesitating. Are you afraid of my reaction?
Indeed. As the person responsible is none other than my cousin, Constantine.
Does this mean that the congregation has decided to wage war on us? And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantine acted alone, and he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures, do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a Rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a Donegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other
He's
places,
really into bondage.
It's
really unfortunate now.
These sacred places.
But why attack us? Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
Yeah.
His thirst for power is making him want to control the island entirely by himself. And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taken control of. And I need some help. Others have already joined me. But we also need the support of Thélème. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
The idea that we would protect the sanctuary from an insular demon is completely insane. But you have helped us several times, and I trust your judgment. You can count on our help. My men will fight by your side.
See, Mother Cardinal.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
She
Thanks
is
to your
the shit.
We have a chance to prevail.
Even though she decided to take all the information we had about the, you know, the real teachings of their religion and throw them out the window. But that's neither here nor there. She's helping me right now, so I'm gonna accept her help. Burin is probably not gonna help me though. Bridge Alliance is probably not gonna help me. I have been not super nice to them for, you know, about 10,000 obvious reasons. I would also... Let's see if I math correctly. Yeah. Did I go right past the major magic potions? It's not a couple more. I really doubt I'm going to need all those potions. But it's better safe than sorry. Alright. If I can actually get this guy to help me. Remember, I got them to nice. Doesn't mean I'm gonna get their help. The Mother Cardinal was like, yo, you've helped us so many times, man. I mean, the Coin Guard is suspicious of me and they're helping me. I've done nothing for Hikmet. In fact, I've been antagonistic towards them. I'm hoping maybe we'll look past some of those transgressions. Maybe not. There's a little bit of a prick, but I need his help. I want the achievement. It'd be really nice.
Oh, Desade, Your Excellency. That schemer, at any rate, I have...
Alright. Okay, we increased the reputation with him. That was from, the DeVesp conspiracy.
I've come to solicit your help and to propose we forge an alliance.
An alliance? Against whom?
You remember, no doubt, the attacks that fell upon Hikmet, but also San Mateus, and against the natives.
Of course. You told me that different Guardians sent the beasts.
Precisely. And the Guardians were manipulated by someone. I discovered who it was. This revelation will not please you, but I have no choice but to tell you. It is Constantine.
Surely you jest. What is the meaning of this? Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness shook him to the core.
He had the sickness for the thickness. He wants all the big booty Latinos. We can't stop him. He's unsatiable.
These rituals in order to link himself to the island, to gain power and manipulate its creatures. He is fighting a war against everyone, and it now appears he wants to take control of Teer Fradee. He is preparing to attack the volcano sanctuary, and I need help to stop him. It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you. Constantine betrayed us as well.
That's madness. It is complete madness. All of this superstitious nonsense. These absurd theories. I believed you sincere, Desarde. Which does not mean that I believe you now. But no matter. You are in need of men to stop your cousin who has already attacked us.
Precisely. I have already gathered support, but I need as many allies as possible.
I understand what you are saying, and a part of me wishes
you
truly
piece
to
of
lend you
shit.
a hand, if only to exact vengeance for the losses we suffered. But I am not sure I can trust you with the lives of my few
Yeah, see,
remaining
this is the
men.
same shit he said last time.
How can I possibly convince you?
Perhaps if you were to complete the tasks that I entrusted you with.
Yeah, kiss my ass.
I have no more time. I must gather my forces.
I understand. I hope. No,
Yeah.
I cannot. It is my personal.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't
have
care
to go.
anymore.
Farewell, my.
Suck my ass. So, yes, you could continue doing missions and earn his trust. I'm not doing that. I'm geared up mentally. I'm ready for the final conflict. I'm not stopping to do some bullshit side missions for this jackass. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not. Yeah, I don't care at this point. Burham is a piece of shit. I hate him. I hate the Bridge Alliance. He can straight up kiss my posterior. I don't care. Inform Glendane of the impending battle. He's just such a jackass, dude. Everything, stop it. Everything about him. Like, why would I hate you. Like, I just hope you stub your toe, Durham. A lot. I don't mean to do that.
Hello, Glenda.
Birt Tirtomado Nolmenawi. What can I do for you?
To tell you that men are going to come all the way to the sanctuary. Some Renaigse.
I thank you for warning me in person. But our High Queen has already informed me. She is disgusted as much as I. That warriors from a faraway island tread the earth of our sacred lands. But we do not really have a choice, do we?
No. It is all of Teer Fradee and Enon Miel Frichteman that's in danger. We have need of every able warrior to protect them. You need to prepare yourself as well. I fear that you will not be spared.
We will fight, have no doubts. Because such is our duty and our will. These are our lands that are attacked.
I have no doubt. Good luck, Glendan.
May the rocks give you their toughness. You shall need it more than everyone else. Can I do anything else for you?
See,
I must leave.
It would have been a lot cooler had you just ended the conversation right there. Together for Teer Fradee. And we gotta go all the way down here. Find Constantine's hideout. Yeah, I also think with Burham and the Bridge Alliance, I think there was a little bit of a disconnect because they never tell you to return to talk to him, which I think causes a little bit of a headache. So unless you know to return to talk to him, or you just do it to kind of like, you know, maybe be like, hey, I want to find out why I was attacked or whatever, you know. You can easily miss a couple of his missions. Which is what I think happened to me the first time I played. It's because I never returned to talk to him. Because I hated him. Those bodies are still laying there, okay. And because they never give you a reason to actually return to talk to him, the game never says, hey, go talk to Burham or whatever. He's so out of the way. Why would I keep going to people out of the way to talk to you? Especially if it's telling me I have no reason to return to you. Which means, if I would have known I was supposed to go talk to him, then it would have been fine. but they just, I feel like they dropped the ball there, and because they dropped the ball, like, I didn't see a reason to go talk to him. And then it's like you find out later that, like, it's like, oh, well, he's got a mission for you and all this other stuff.
The cave that Constantine indicated in his note shouldn't be very far. He has guards that are very loyal to the top. There's a chance they'll be protecting his island.
Hi, you guys don't have the sauce. I've been fighting corrupted monsters and guardians and all sorts of manifestations. You are nothing. I'm gonna have to get up in here. I have to do that. Free that monster. Sierra, are you gonna, like, help? You guys just love standing around, don't you? Ah. Nice. That's nice, Constantine. I'm so glad you've been in here decorating. Pick up.
Constantine has marked several places on this map. I recognize some of them. They are sacred places for the natives. Places of connection.
According to my calculation, by performing linking rituals at Credwin and Elmo and Frictaman should be sufficiently weakened and I sufficiently powerful to fight him. I cannot wait to annihilate this senile old god.
This place. This journal. My poor Constantine, you have completely lost your mind. What are you hoping to achieve with these rituals?
No Donegad has ever done such a thing. It goes against the balance that we are defending.
Enon Mir Frichteman was right. Your cousin wants power. He is feeding from the strength of Teer Fradee.
So much so that he's threatening Enon Mir Frichteman himself. He wants to take his place.
He wants to be a tree. We will stop this man.
This absurd plan for weeks. He even used us to achieve it. The intruder in the sanctuary was certainly sent by him to scout the place. We'll need to gather allies if we're going to stop him. But we will also have to weaken him and break apart the bonds that he's established.
I don't know exactly how these things work. And unless you do, we're gonna need help. How about Dunkus? Mev scares me a little.
You're right. Let's go and find him.
Alright, I cannot believe we're still... Yeah, well, I mean, we summoned our allies to defend the sanctuary. Now we have to find a way to break his bond with nature, essentially. Yeah, I'm also, so like when I play games, if I am reaching a point while playing a game that the game is essentially like, hey dude, this is like, we're at the end of the game, this is what we're doing, like I have already mentally prepared myself to do the end of the game, right? I've talked about this before. It's one of the reasons why I didn't like The Witcher 3. I was not a big fan of that game, and one of the reasons being is around the 80-hour mark, I ended up having to fight the Wild Hunt, which, spoilers, I ended up fighting the Wild Hunt, doing all this stuff, and then finding out I have like 15 or 20 hours left of the game after that. I was like, oh my god. I just wanted it to be over. I was like, dude, do not set me up for what feels like the end of the game and then make me keep playing. It will make me hate your game. I will hate it.
My thanks.
I will.
If it weren't for
I
him,
dislike that.
one of my friends would probably be dead. Poisoned.
That is the task of...
We've already had this conversation.
I need your help. You may have heard about the strange guardians who are leading the animals to attack everyone.
Yes. Darren of the Donea Exregao sent me a messenger to tell me about it.
It is the work of my cousin. He completed the bonding ritual in several places on the island. Every time he bonds himself, he becomes more powerful, transforms the Guardians, and sends them to attack his enemies.
And he weakens the island and threatens us all. Katasach and Evosh Tire should never have bonded him. His spirit is not in balance. The only thing he does is take and take again.
We know. We're trying to
He will
stop
eventually
him.
devour everything.
Enon Mil Frictamen did warn me that he would now turn his attention to the heart of the island.
What are you planning on doing, and how may I help?
We're gathering our allies, but if we want to stop him, we'll have to weaken him.
And break some of his bonds. I see. I will have to talk about this with the rest of the Donegada, and hope that they will answer my call. But in the meantime, the Beragnodas will accomplish their duty. However, we will need your help.
What can I do?
During the ritual, the one who is bonding himself spills some of his blood near the base of a stone. And this blood summons a guardian. The guardian lifts the stone so that it may serve as an anchor point for the bond. The only way to break this bond is to have a guardian topple the stone. We will be able to do it, but these rituals take a long time. Too long to be done quickly. So, in the meantime, you must prevent your cousin from drawing magic from the place. Here, take these seeds and plant them at the bottom of your cousin's bonding stones. These plants grow very fast, and their roots will prevent him from drawing the strength of Teer Fradee.
This is
However,
another
you
issue.
must be careful, because the guardians corrupted by him will come to defend the stones.
The end run for this game
you for wanting to stop your cousin
is kind of long. I feel like it drags itself on a little too much.
The work of the plants I have given you.
I must admit that I expected Dunkus to be more angered when he learned what Constantine had done.
He's a sage among sages, even amongst the Donegada. Enon Mil Frictamen speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
I almost regret not choosing him to become High King.
Yeah. It happens. It's just like, I feel like this is dragging on. They create this massive sense of urgency, and then they like make you do a bunch of other stuff, and it's like, bro, I get it. I get it. We just summoned all these people. We just did all this nonsense, and now all of a sudden I have to continue doing stuff. Do a couple another very, very long-winded fights with Guardians. Oh, I don't have enough credit. Ow. Oh. Ow. I will say, these guys have very high magical resistance. When I was using a gun, it didn't... That didn't matter. Unfortunately for me, I do have to play kind of close on this thing to be able to keep Kurt and Siora capable of like getting to this thing and actually engaging it. Up where? I mean, I can. Play a little bit closer to this thing than normally would like to. This fight's gonna take forever if I'm just combating it. Oh, my punches do a lot more damage, actually. Like 80 points more damage per punch. Oh.
Now let's plant the seed Lucas gave us at the base of the raised stone. Look, the plant seems to be growing extremely fast.
That's what he said.
The Donigarda of Duncas's clan is sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Oh my gosh, I'm right there at 37. So I'll be ending the game at level 37 again. That's odd. I don't know what the max level is. Probably 40. Pretty much everything after level 30 is wholeheartedly pointless. I imagine if you're playing on the highest difficulty, hardcore, probably gonna need that XP. You probably want to just work on leveling yourself up to the highest you can get, grinding out levels, doing all that kind of stuff, because, I mean, I imagine some of these fights are even longer and even harder. So, if you give me 1 second, I am going to go use the little boy's room. I will be right back. Alright, we're back. Let me grab the right actual controller. Let's go fight us another corrupted guardian. I don't know what the hell that was. Ignore that. Channeled my inner Goofy for a second and lost my mind. It's gonna be another swamp monster. Ooh, this one's got backup. Vitamin. Hey, Siora, I appreciate your bravery. All right, I'm gonna put this one as the weakest one. Holy crap, dude, I didn't realize the punches did so much damage. Hey guys, it didn't put up much of a fight.
Look. The plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Doneigada of Duncas's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Cool. That being said, I can apply another point here. Oh, look, we have an attribute point. Let's increase my health. Oh, I have a talent point that doesn't really help me. Increases maximum ammo, allows you for slightly faster HP and magic regeneration outside of combat. Sure, I'll take that. That's not... None of it's particularly helpful, I'm gonna be honest. Beyond this point, you will not be able to continue. That is... perfectly fine. It is the end of the game. I'm excited for the end of the game. I wanna see one of the new endings. I think 10 streams for GreedFall is pretty well. You know, it's like there's a little half one in there. We're not going to talk about that. Gather your companions before going to the sanctuary. You're really gonna make me run all the way out here to do that? That seems really stupid.
How are you feeling, my child? What you are about to do is difficult.
Don't make it harder than it has to be, Petrus. Fighting against your cousin isn't pleasant, but it's the only logical thing to do.
A nicer way of saying he has no choice.
Indeed. I must stop Constantine, regardless of what it may cost me. Not only to obtain an antidote to the Malachor, but also to save this island.
I wonder how hard this ending is if you pissed everybody off and nobody liked you.
And thanks to you, I was able to give my mother back to the earth. I won't forget this. And this is my land, my people. I will be by your side.
You're also my girlfriend, so...
You will not go through this ordeal alone.
What's happened to Constantine is regrettable. But you're doing what must be done. You're a good person, Greenblood. Then you can count on your old master of arms to protect you.
We will all be with you. After all, this concerns all of us, doesn't it?
Naturally.
We will be by your side to support you both physically and spiritually.
Thank you. You have been precious allies, and you are proving once more the value of your friendship.
Hell yeah.
Now let's go. It'll be a shame if we arrive too late.
Nice little pep talk. Everybody's got something nice to say. Oh, salt on the heart.
The entrance to the sanctuary has been forced. A fight took place here.
Constantine managed to get through. Let's hurry.
fight took place here, but there's not one. I don't care about those failed missions. I don't. Well, that does one. Not going that way. Oh, I got all the homies with me, bro. What's up? Ew. So full of snot and mucus. It's terrible. Wow, this is so exciting. Hey, we're starting to see stuff. Hey, excuse me, buddy.
Disade. Oh, I was starting to think that we would all be dead before your arrival. Your cousin has forced our blockade with a horde of creatures, and they just keep coming. I thought it better to stay here and stop as many of them as possible, to keep a path open for you to reach him.
Thank you. You did well. I'll do everything.
Yeah, clearly
in my power
these
to
guys
catch
did
him and
nothing.
Stop him from carrying out his plan. Keep holding on as long as you can. I need to be able to reach him.
Wait, there's a group of creatures coming.
I started blasting. These fights are cool because you do have all of your companions. You know, there's a lot of people standing around doing a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of people not fighting. Thanks.
I'll stay here with them, Greenblood. He's right. We must help them stop these creatures.
Are you sure? Every minute gained is a minute that allows you to save us.
Thank you both. Lady Afra, I know you know your way around a gun. And Kurt, it will be like the good old days.
Enough with the talking, Greenblood. Go.
And stop Constantine. I'd hate to be doing this for nothing.
In that case, thank you. And good luck to both of you.
So, she would have, I think she would have stayed on and then stayed with the Bridge Alliance forces. But the Bridge Alliance, of course, you know, decided that, they're too good for us. And that, you know, the, you know, fate of the whole island. You know, the whole fate of the, you know, everybody here is, you know, them, so. The way I have to go? Yep. God, I wish I had big, cool, like, AoE bombastic spells I could fire off, man, and just, like, nuke crowds. Oh, I wish I had spells like that. There's the knots.
There you are.
Oh no.
I was starting to think that we would die
Deirdre.
here for nothing. Your cousin just
Oh,
passed
and the
through
knots.
here with a horde of beasts, and he keeps sending us more.
We won't hold very long. We're not used to fighting creatures like these.
We are, and we will hold long enough for you to reach the heart, even if we must die in the process. But you must chase him. You must prevent him from performing the ritual at all costs.
I think Siora's gonna end up staying behind. And,
we're all doomed.
I'm well aware of that.
Vasco.
Believe me. But here come some more beasts. To arms!
Where are they? Oh, there's a couple. That's a nasty boy up there. There's a lot of people here. Y'all can do some work. Like, Petrus is literally just standing there. I'm not doing nothing. Y'all can fight this thing. Stop just healing yourselves. Fight the damn thing. Thank you. Somebody finally did something.
I'll stay with my people.
And I'll stay with her. One blade more can't hurt.
We need to prevent the beasts from following your tracks.
Yeah, we could use some help here, to be honest.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but the Moridigan isn't wrong.
You see? Over and done.
You should go now. And may the volcano give you its strength.
Well, good luck. Oh, and Siora. Kayato.
Aw, yeah, baby. I was waiting for my guy to actually say something like, you know, like that. Just told her I loved her, bro. I might have to completely change the name of the stream now, bro. Oh, do we get to have an actual, like... Yeah! Woo! Alright.
Is this the last time I'll see your face?
I don't know.
Go.
Nah, I'll be back, baby. Don't worry about me. I don't know about my chances anymore. Oh, I got Petrus with me. Great. We're doing great right now, guys. I got Petrus with me. I got Papa Petrus. I'm just gonna start blasting at Mach 6. These things can actually tear me up if I'm not careful, so these things do. Oh, Petrus! Thanks for joining me! I keep praising the allies for being good in combat, and then they just stand around in the final fight. And here's Taleme. This is where Petrus will leave off.
There you are. Praise the enlightened. Your cousin
has already reached the heart. Our other allies informed me. They are also trying to stop the creatures.
What do you intend to do?
Pursue him all
They
the way
do.
there and do everything I can.
This could have been done a lot better. They could have done this whole final section significantly better, but
more beasts are coming. Be prepared.
like you don't get any cutscene of like a big cool fight happening or like Constantine breaking through. Like it's just you're just here. And as you can see, I'm getting no help in this fight. Like Lainey's not helping me. Petrus is doing. Oh, Petrus actually attacked. Okay.
This time it's my turn. I'm staying with my people.
I'm sure you're going to be of great help to them.
Well, I wasn't going to let the young ones get all the glory.
Your help would be a blessing, Father.
You see? You should go now, my child. Be careful. We are all praying for your success.
Thank you, Petrus. Be careful too.
He comes over to kiss me and I just like shove away. Like, get away from me. hit a little. Oh, my two characters are here, both level 37. Time for the final fight. Hide my face here, because
Constantine! Restrain him!
Well. I'm not dying a bottle. What's your magical resistance? A lot. Cool. Oh, this fight's gonna be a lot harder by myself. And as a mage. Oh! Ah! Rocks! Bro, I told you to heal, please. Oh! Sounds like someone's grilling, bro. It smells so good. Ow. Stop it. I have no armor. Woo!
No! Stop!
Ah.
Step back.
This is a little stressful.
I do not desire your death. I'm sorry.
Why? Why have you done this?
Now we
But
go
for
into
you-
regular conversation mode. And
For us. So that we may live free at last.
This makes no sense. Constantine, it's madness.
You don't understand because you're still attached to the old world. This old, dying world which, to survive, has betrayed, used, and manipulated us and would not have hesitated to kill us.
Perhaps, but
I've seen death, cousin. And I understood the vanity of it all. My father's ruses just so he could earn more power. The political bowing and scraping to preserve corrupted nations. I have been offered unrivaled power, allowing me to get rid of this. To send the old world back to its inevitable death and to build something new here. Something unique. And this new world is my gift to you. You and I could be its new gods, the immortal and benevolent monarchs.
He himself is the incarnation of the old world he is speaking of. He has its vices and its poison. For his own immortality, he's prepared to destroy everything around him, to break millennia of cycles. I implore you, flesh of my land, think of all the lives that will come to an end to feed his pride.
Don't listen to this old god. He's like all the others, after all, clinging to life. All you have to do is to bind yourself here, with me, and we will be gods together, forever. Come.
Sweet prince.
Hi. I like how I lay there like I'm dead. Like I was like mortally wounded. And I'm just like T-posing with Constantine.
Once Constantine fallen, Deirdre kept
back to the roots. You've decided to abandon the old continent to its sad fate.
To drive the invaders off their island. The island found peace again, and nature took over the abandoned cities. But the old nations were plunged into war, and the Malicor grew ever more devastating. Those who bravely fought at Dorhad Genadu were celebrated everywhere. After all, if it weren't for this unlikely alliance, the island would have fallen into Constantine's greedy hands. This victory allowed Siora to become the Marl of her village. But she often leaves to be reunited with the one she believes to be her soulmate.
Hell yeah.
Sieglinde took Kurt as an advisor, but he insisted on keeping his place alongside his former student and friend, watching his back, as he always had. Afra set aside her weapons and went back to her research on the native culture and flora of the island. It is said that she is even writing a book with the help of Dunkasi's clan when not visiting her friends. For his bravery, Vasco was awarded the rank of commander. He now travels the sea at the head of a whole fleet.
Nice.
But he often comes back to visit his brother-in-arms.
Nice.
Petrus's ambitions have finally been fulfilled. He obtained the much-coveted title of Cardinal. Despite the responsibilities implied by such a title, he still sometimes visits the one he calls his child. Despite the help Ulan received, which allowed him to restore the importance of the seaside Nemeus, he still had to renounce the role of Marl as he faced the contempt of the other clans. After driving off the settlers, Deirdre started destroying what they had built. She wanted to erase all traces of the Inquisitors and Savants who had hurt her people, only keeping what her Karants advised her to keep. Thanks to the help Dunkasi's clan received, it continued on its mission to heal the Earth. It attracted many young islanders who were eager to learn. Alas, the De Vesp's arrival didn't bring peace to this island. Their scheming left its mark. Some of the people of New Serene still believe the lies they spread.
Wait, New Serene
However,
still stands?
The abundance of evidence against Aurelia signaled the end of the De Vesp's ambitions, both on Teer Fradee and the Old Continent, where they were harshly reprimanded by the Council, who relegated them to the status of the most obscure families.
Peasants. Sick. So yeah, that was GreedFall. Baller. I love this game. This game is actually fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I could reload the game and go for a couple, like, I think I can give one other ending. I think, but we're not going to do that. That's the ending we got. And, I'm pretty happy. It was still a good ending, in spite of things. Now, granted, the old world and the continent, is going to suffer with the Malachor, and now they have wars raging and everything else. Not my problem anymore. So, we'll have to see how everything plays out in the next game, which they said summer, so a couple of months, maybe. We'll probably find something out during one of the big, in June, probably when they do one of the next big showcases or whatever. But I really enjoyed this. I had a blast. This was such good fun, and it was great to revisit this game, even though I played it very similarly that I did the first time. But that's okay, because we did do a bunch of different stuff, and it was a good ass time. I'm happy, which means Wednesday we're starting something new. So keep your eyes peeled. You guys will see that. I'm not going to say nothing. I'll just let the I'll let you guys see the surprise whenever I get it all set up. So I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure to leave a like. Make sure you subscribe for more stuff coming in the future. And I highly suggest playing this game for yourselves. This game is great. It is just such a chill time. The game is not particularly hard unless you want it to be hard. And I find it deeply satisfying. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for joining us for this journey of GreedFall. And stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. Have a good night. And I'll catch you guys again Wednesday. Peace out.